Hello, I am Muda. I date a white woman.
What the fuck?
That'll be 7:15 for a pack of Marlboro Lights.
That wasn't on the screen. That wasn't on the screen when you started doing that.
Hello, I am Mutahar. Put on the screen then.
It is on the screen.
Hello. Hello, I am Muda. I date a white woman. That'll be 7:15 for your pack of Marlboro Lights, please.
I think my
Good.
shit don't stink. Even
Have a good day, man.
Being Indian makes it quite contradictory.
Hello.
We're gonna die now.
Hello. Welcome to BP. How you doing? Have you met my white girlfriend?
Dojangle's gonna break into my house and fucking tattoo like anti-Semitic shit on my forehead.
Would you like a lighter with your pack of Marlboro Lights? It's gonna actually be $12 now. $12.
You can buy 2 for 15.
You can buy 2 for 15 or 3 for $7.85.
Now recording.
All right. So this is all I know about the fucking the Muda stuff, right? By the way, there's nobody here but me and Mitch. Beckett's not here. Toxic's not here. Cora's not here. And Beavers is like dying now. So yeah. But so next Taku, do you know anything about this, Mitch? No, I don't know anything about this, mate. I haven't been watching commentary for 4 years, even though I said I was watching commentary this whole time, mate.
I don't know anything about this because he only uploaded it 45 minutes ago. So
Well, no, it's a whole drama. There's a whole drama consisting of this guy named Nux Taco. Do you know who Nux Taco is? No, mate, I don't know who Nux Taco is. I don't know what that means. Is that means a burrito in Japan?
I've had burritos in Japan. I did. I went to Taco Bell. They served beer in a cup. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, Nux Taku was like a anime dude who he was kind of very cringe and people made fun of him, but it was just ignored. It was just swept to the side a bit, and they did a podcast together, and Muda got a lot of shit for it. And there was this thing that went down on Reddit where like apparently Nux Taku got his buddies in the VC and were like, "Yo, let's watch some anime porn."
Wait, Nux Taku,
let's watch some anime
podcast host on that podcast that he does.
I said that. Some ordinary podcast. Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I was Googling who he was, so I wasn't listening.
But it's but listen to this part. All right, he got Oompaville and Muda into a VC for his video, right? And his whole thing is like, "Yo, let's watch hentai together and make jokes." And it turned out that it is one of the videos that he showed Muda and Oompa. Allegedly, it was Lolicon or Shotokan or something.
Oh, yeah.
So he bamboozled them or something, and now Muda is getting a lot of shit for being associated with Nux. That's how I understand the drama. If you would like to come in and correct me, I will let you in, and you can correct me because I don't know much about this, but we're gonna watch this video.
You want me to come in and correct you?
Oh, I just realized we're in the host VC. God damn it. Never mind. You can't come and correct me. Fuck you.
Well, which one are we supposed to be in?
The streaming room.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, streaming room. All
right, we're back. Well, no, I never left actually. But Matt's back.
Hello, I am Muda. Please turn on your stream. Turn on your
So
live
who's going to
stream.
come in and correct? Because it'd be so funny if Mutahar just popped in and then we both collectively shit ourselves. And then he'll be like, "Oh, this reminds me of home."
Hello, can you share your screen, please, so I can help you with your computer?
I'm gonna get an angry letter. All right,
hello, my name's Muda. Please share your screen so I can see what's going on your screen, so I can help you with your computer.
Start talking as
Sir.
Go.
Sir, please share your screen. I can't see what you're saying. I can't see what you're doing on your screen. You have to let me see your screen.
Sir. That makes it so much
please share your screen. I can't see your screen.
I was playing Muda, but I muted him so that as you were talking, it looked like he was saying it. I dibs not editing this.
All right, here we go. Matt Pitt racist for 5 hours, I guess. I don't know.
Hello, guys and gals.
Hello.
Me, Mutahar, and today we got a pretty serious video to make. Throughout my career, you know, people make mistakes, and there's
1.5
accountability
is-
to be taken, and I am not shy to taking real accountability to actual mistakes. Now, the thing about this is, obviously, I can upload these kind of videos onto secondary platforms, but I really think, for full effect, I should always upload to the main platform and really talk to you guys in a full level-headed way. Now, I have a Reddit board known as Some Ordinary Gamers, and you can post whatever memes and things you want all day, every day.
Say something, you gotta
But one of the
pause.
clips-
No, just someone said they can't hear my audio, and that's a load of crap.
that I saw, one of the things shared
All right,
was...
talk.
I am talking.
No, yeah, it's bullshit. I heard you. Good.
Yeah, and I can see the levels going. What are you guys talking about?
I just heard him. It's fine.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? I don't like it. You're bullying
resurfaced
me.
video of Oompaville, Some Ordinary Gamers, and Taku watching Loli together on a Discord call. So when I see this kind of stuff, it blows me, and it obviously flashbangs anybody, and I want to definitely have a talk about it and really explain to you exactly what this is, what it's about, give you my side of the perspective, and again, take accountability where accountability needs to be fucking taken. Now, I've got a pretty hardcore stance against things like lolly, and obviously I don't want to be contributing to watching that kind of content or normalizing it in any fashion. So in this situation, obviously I looked at some of these clips, and I want to explain what's happening
Mitch,
and completely condemn it too, because as somebody that is...
What?
Mitch, are you still there? Everything good?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay. The shared screen for me kind of like bugged out, and it like
No.
really sped up for it. It went to like 2 times speed.
I'm fine. I'm right here. The internet
Okay.
I'm using is great. It is very reliable. It is very good. It is definitely not running off the cellular network.
Okay.
1000% against this kind of stuff. I don't want to be, again, normalizing in any capacity. Now, for people who don't know, Oompaville and Taku were former members of the Some Ordinary podcast, which obviously ended 3 to 4 months ago. Now, I get to talk about that a little bit after I discuss all of this, because there's some lore about it that I can finally really discuss, and it should shed to light exactly what really happened with the podcast, because it's pretty independent of this. But to go back to it, Taku is a former collaborator, a former friend of mine, and I mean really a former friend of mine, because some of the stuff that I've seen over here is disgusting enough that I really can't continue a friendship, and I really can't, like, again, excuse some of...
Oh, did we outlast another podcast?
Yeah, we beat a very, very insanely popular podcast called Some Ordinary Game or Podcast or whatever it's called. Hello, I'm part of a podcast. Not anymore though, because my co-host showed me lolly. Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, come on, but I showed a fucking guy wanking on a McChicken live on stream.
Yeah,
We're
but
still here.
I mean, that wasn't a...
Yeah,
that is
but it was an
true.
accident. Okay, but did he show this by accident or on purpose?
No, it was like legit. Like, hey, you guys watch this hentai with me, and we're gonna react to it. And they were like reacting to it and laughing to it, and turned out to be like full blown like lolly. I guess I don't know. Like that's what it. So I don't know if Nux, but it's like Nux Taco should know because he's like the anime guy. Like if you're like a VTuber and you're like this anime person, you should know when something is lolly or not, right? So
I mean, did he watch it prior and then show? Like,
I
hey
would-
guys.
I don't know. I would think so.
Oh,
Hi, Beavers.
Hello, my name is Muta.
Hello.
Oh no, I accidentally watched Lolly. Uh-oh. I made oops.
Beavers, what's going on with your shit, bro?
Yeah, fix your fucking mic.
Yeah, your mic sounds weird.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, man!
Change your mic. Just change it. It's a different. You're using a different mic. Just change it.
I'll do it now.
my behavior watching some of this content as well. So this video that was uploaded with, again, Taku as Jeffrey Epstein and me as, I assume, Elaine Maxwell over here, Mutahar Newt, right? So obviously in this clip, or in this video, there is a pretty big clip of...
And here I am for 38 minutes telling you that I did not in fact know it. And I'm actually a very good boy. I have a white wife, don't you see? That makes me a good boy, see?
I have a white wife, and that'll be $7.50 for your mama, right? And have a great day, sir.
Honey, get the fuck in here.
me, Nux Taku, and
come
White
again. Get that lolicon out of my store.
and Caleb basically watching and reviewing hentai together. Now, while all three of us were present in this video, this is a section from me, right? Now, obviously, these videos, according to how this video is played,
Oh god,
were uploaded
this
on
goes
YouTube.
back
Now, for
4 years ago? Oh, come on, man. It was COVID. Everyone was we were all a bit weird during COVID. we all did some things we weren't proud of.
That better?
Yes, that's great.
Yes,
you sound
great.
great.
You know, I figured out what the problem was.
That's great. Now
What?
shut the fuck up.
Mitch, don't tell me to shut up. I was gonna disconnect you, but then the stream doesn't work.
Yeah, you just disconnect yourself.
No, I was speaking to the back of the mic.
Why is there a
well,
fan?
that's good
Is there
and
a
all, but
big
there's
fan?
also there's a fan in your background as well. And
Oh
it's...
god damn it. Okay, I'll fix that too. I'll be back.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I always have a fan in my background when it's hot outside. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's hot here. Am
Hello,
I allowed
turn
to
your
have a
fan off,
fan?
please. Yes. Do you still have your air conditioner on? I can help you with that.
What you need to do is plug in the Ethernet cable, commence update, and then you can use.
Commit something.
Yes, and then you will have enjoyable summer. Then now I'm going to go watch cricket.
Context. When it comes to recording stuff, this was 3 years ago, so I don't remember everything done onto it. I don't think anybody can remember something they did 3 years ago, especially when you make videos nearly every day. But in this collaboration, Nux doesn't really give any preparation material. We kind of just jump in and record stuff and then send it over to his editors or himself over Discord. But in this situation, he showed us a channel known as Henty Boy, right? Which again, this is a video known as Hentai Thick Girl, very unknown, very small viewership. But as you can see right over here, right, this was all uploaded to YouTube. And when you look at the upload date for this, August 2020, around Nux's actual video, which would have been uploaded like January.
What, Beavers?
What?
I said hentai thick girl. I see.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're watching. So...
I already
All I'm
explained all the
seeing is
context,
you.
so you're just gonna have to
Okay.
sit back and watch the fucking video.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, welcome to my world, bitch.
Or the end of January of like 2021, the channel pretty much remained dormant over here, but it was pretty much an unknown channel that slipped under YouTube's moderation. I don't even think that channel exists anymore because with the amount of attention raised through Nux's initial video, it probably is completely removed and has actually been banned off of the platform. And again, when I was working with Nux, a lot of the things we did talk about was being anti-lolly in that situation. And
Hello?
Nux very much made it clear to me that he was
Hello?
What?
this stuff.
Your fucking internet, Mitch. I swear to God, dude. This is the worst stream ever.
It's fine. It's fine. On my end, I've got no drop frames. No drop frames. Fuck
just-
you. It's
It
you,
just kinda,
man.
like went for a second. Maybe it is me. I don't know.
I think it's you.
No, the Indian's mouth was moving weirdly, and there was no sound coming out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
All
All
right.
right.
it's also you. It's both of you. All right.
as well too, and he still maintains it to this day. But the kind of stuff that he showed us was anime ni summer. Now, inside the video, inside Nux's presentation, it kind of came off as like just a cursed little hentai, and the reality of it is I never really watched his collaboration, but if you take the name that ni summer has had and put it into my anime list, which I realistically should have done at the time, you can see the synopsis is Yuta Yamayuchi is a average high school student, right? So right there, I'm not going to play the whole semantics, oh, is this really lolly game? Like, I don't even care if somebody's like 18 or on the cusp of like turning 19. At the end of the day, high school can very much involve a minor. And when you scroll down and go to the information, it is a OVA by a studio known as Rabbit Gate with no licensors, but the genre is in fact hentai. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if it's hentai and involves high school people, it does in fact fall under the lowly banner, and that is never okay in any capacity. Now, obviously, these videos existing on YouTube kind of again led us to some credence that maybe it wasn't, you know, this like borderline illicit material. But again, these were also smaller YouTube channels.
Can
so
you
chances
not
are they probably weren't
fucking
swept up under the YouTube
snort, you
moderation, which is something
pig?
that also should have.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
I didn't
Fuck is
snort.
wrong with you?
What? Who? I was doing my
Fucking
Mutter impression.
disgusting animal.
doing-
They
I
need
was-
to fucking take you out to the middle of Australia.
It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those streams, isn't it,
Dear
guys?
God, bro.
It's gonna be one of those streams.
I was doing a Mutter impression. I'm getting over a cold.
You gotta
Leave me
wa-
alone.
You gotta watch the video. We gotta watch the
really
video.
been
We gotta
presented from
react
my
to the
end. It should
video.
have been something that I never watched in the first place. I should have never, condoned. And honestly, it's pretty
Jesus
shitty to even
Christ!
contribute to somewhat normalizing this material. When there's a lot of large creators that work with a person, you know, you tend to have this level of like
God,
authority.
say
bubble.
it!
There is
This man's a fucking barn animal, bro.
We're not even giving commentary to this video. We're just coughing and sneezing and making racist jokes. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we have for this.
Yeah.
Becca's not here to be the fucking middleman.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the middleman. I'll be the middleman.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Beavers
yeah.
is gonna be the middleman, guys. We're in great hands.
The middleman.
Anyway, hentai
I'll-
bad.
I'll
Hentai bad.
critically assess the
Yeah,
situation.
Beavers is the middleman. Do we even know if this is actually lolicon, guys? What's the age range of all these anime characters?
Okay, but to be fair, Matthew, that one that says yes, that one that says yes, what the fuck on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is that lolicon that could be Shoda, and to some people that makes a difference.
That's true.
Shout out
true.
to stuff.
Right. Is it weird that we weren't racist on this channel?
Is
but
it
then
weird
as
that
soon
I-
as, but then as soon as Donald Trump got reelected, it's just, oh yeah, we can make Indian
we gotta get
jokes
it-
now.
Well, no, we got to get it out of our system because, like, in like 2025, like in like March or April, the pendulum's gonna swing the other way again. We're all gonna be fucked. So we got to get it all out of our system before they all get mad at Trump and take it out on all of us.
No, it's fine. You thought January 6th was a mess. Just you wait till 2028.
What do you mean he can't be re-elected? What do you mean? It's not 2 terms, bro. It's 2 terms in a row. It's 2 terms in a row he's got to have.
This is somebody that you consider to be a friend at the time.
Go up there,
And obviously, when you work with that person, you see other...
40k. Trump is the God Emperor. He must lead his fuerza.
Protect the God King.
Large creators that you're also friends with work with that person. It just, again, swells up that blind spot that you make. But again, no real excuses over there. You shouldn't really have a blind...
Listen, Beavis,
so that I can actually listen to what he's saying.
Donald J. Trump, first of his name, King of the Andals, the Roynar, First Men.
Beavis, if
God,
you...
I saw you coping about fucking what's that Game of Thrones on Twitter.
Oh, it's just like
I wish
the tweet.
pull this guy out, but that he won't release the book.
But the tweet is cope, bro, because he's like morally. The reason why George R. R. Martin didn't put out a book is because morally great characters intertwined with his longevity of not being able to finish because he killed all the good characters. It's like, no, like there's a lot of good characters still in the book, you retard. George R. R. Martin's just lazy, okay? He's just lazy. He hasn't finished the book. He's old. He's like almost 80 years old. He's old. That's the reason. He's just old. Retard. It's not about morally great characters.
Spot in the first place. And again, it's not only me.
Yeah, I don't care about Game of Thrones. Nobody cares about Game of Thrones.
Nobody cares. Hello, would you like to talk about Winds of Winter?
No.
Being a poor judge of character, but I should have absolutely have spotted this years ago. So for that, I absolutely own up to my fuck up here.
Oh, is he fucking... Oh, what's the word? Apologizing for working with this guy to save his own ass?
Yes, he's placating the mob.
But
yeah, probably.
If it ever comes out that you watched hentai, I'm just gonna say I don't care, and I expect that of you.
But Mitch, it's different when you're like you got like 1 million subscribers, right? And you're making a lot of money. You can go. I don't care.
That's true. It's true. Actually.
I mean, what's your standpoint there? Because like you're talking about hentai.
Oh, you know who we should get in? You know who we should get in here? Who has like a great take? Who would have a great take on this? We need to get Paradox in here. She would have an amazing take.
Why?
Fuck that.
No, she just
bought
bought a microphone. She has a microphone now, and now I feel bad that we haven't streamed.
Why are you trying to like rape us with your shock mouse presence? Okay, like, we're now recording, buddy. You know, fucking like, we're not
fine. But now I've realized we've got a topic to talk about over there. Well, it's going to be her, and she's going to get annihilated, and it's going to be fun.
So what we're gonna do, guys? Okay. So what we're gonna do to make the stream better, all right, is we're gonna bring on Paradox, my dommy mommy.
Oh wait. Oh.
No. What's gonna happen is what, Mitch? What?
Oh, she messaged me, but it was 4 minutes ago, so it wasn't in response to that, and I freak out. I kind of went.
No, what's gonna happen is we're gonna bring in the people that defend. We're gonna bring in the people that defend Lolicon in here, and we're gonna have a debate. Yes. And then it's going to get clipped by Gamer from Mars, and he's going to make a video, and he's going to blame us. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and he's going to go, and then he's going to go, that woman co-host of now recording, and you're going to be like, what the fuck?
No, and then what we do, right, is once he covers us, we don't do what Burn did. We don't go, Lolicon, right? We grift the shit out of that, right? We become the Mr. Girl podcast. Okay? Ride that wave to the top. Any degenerate take, we have it.
we just become fucking like degenerate robots, just spewing out the worst takes.
Mr. Girls. We are Mr. Girls collectively.
We become the Mr. Girls podcast.
The longer it takes for her to not message me, the more I think she's mad at me.
Mitch, you got it.
Mitch, about your fucking personal issues.
No one fucking cares.
Grow a pair.
I care.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna cry on stream. You want that? Is that what you want? You're gonna make me cry.
Every day.
Every day.
Luda wants to do.
He can't make me cry. I have to care about him.
I'd pay you good money if you just sat on the stream every day and cried. And told me about your sad life.
Beavers, you don't want to know what I do for money.
I'm having a cigarette. Okay, let's actually watch this video so that we can get a clip out of this.
Yeah. Right? Oh, we're getting a clip out of this.
Let's watch this shit, please.
Please, again, I don't think this is literally us gooning together watching Loli in this manner. This is a collaboration where it happens pretty much on the fly, and it's not, representative of the kind of shit that I consume on a daily basis or anything of that nature. Like, I would never willingly and honestly, like, watch something like this, out of nowhere. This is just insane, and I wanted to really bring this up and bring this into the context of what this clip was and why we had watched this kind of stuff.
I was
Any
only
jokes that I
watching
make
it because
in these
my
situations,
friends were
really any jokes
watching
that anybody
it.
makes in collaborations like this is usually because everyone's just playing into the high shock factor of something like this. Does that excuse any behavior? Absolutely not.
And he showed us something very weird, and I remember getting somewhat upset about it, not liking it that much. It was me, him, and Quite. Fuck. I want to say it was something involving a dog too, but I
Exactly.
Probably 900-year-old cum vamp for far too long.
These are the four horsemen of the apocalypse we're looking at right now. They're
Mitch,
this is like some
Mitch, did you fast forward? No. Okay, never mind.
No, I didn't.
I could have sworn. sworn someone fast forwarded like.
Don Ginger with the 20 says, "Stop crying, Mitch."
You know what's really concerning about this blurred image?
Yeah.
That 100% looks like a family sitting on a couch.
Yeah. It looks like four girls sitting there. Oh God! The 1 second from the right
kids
looks very young. I don't like it. And there's
Yeah,
Muda.
that's what I'm saying. The two in the middle, the one on like the two in the middle, they look like a fucking 10-year-old in a fucking
like blurring it, like it could be way. We're making it way worse than it might actually be.
Yeah.
You know. They look like
also, did
Minecraft
you know-
characters though.
Yeah, and did you know that one that's second to the right there in a wheelchair? You know that?
What?
Yeah.
They look like they're about to
the
go.
one next to the one next to that
diamond
one. The one next to that has Down syndrome. Yep.
Oh God.
What?
Hey, someone with the Darn Ginger with the 20 says start crying, Mitt. What are you, a monkey, bro?
No, I don't. Monkeys don't cry.
No, but you're fucking like you just like they say fucking run, you run. They jump, you jump.
Oh, yeah. I'm a monkey. Yeah, I'm a.
You know what's gonna be really fucked up?
What?
Some fucking degenerate is gonna go find whatever's on screen right now, and it's gonna turn out that the one is actually in a wheelchair and the one has Down syndrome, and then I'm fucked.
You're gonna know exactly. You're gonna know every detail. You're like, oh, and this is that 13 episode anime where they where there's a family. They sit around the table and they talk about politics while they rail each other. What, Beavers? What?
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 yeah. I have a DVD commentary of it on my Patreon. Hello.
You have a Patreon?
My name's Beavers,
My
and
private
this is
Patreon.
this is my private my private
Beavers has
Patreon.
been like Beaver's been silently defending Lolly on his Patreon for like the past 6 years, and we have no idea.
They've been around since long before civilization.
Exactly. Wait, should
Yeah.
more in those videos?
This is the 5 rules of Onami household.
Okay.
These are the little sisters, by the way.
Okay, this is a
This
hentai.
guy, this Nux Taku
First rule:
guy.
hug your
bud.
little sister every day.
Okay, it's
He's-
fine. Okay,
he's
it's
fucking
just hug her
a
for at least 10
genius.
seconds. There's nothing
Yes.
wrong.
Who's genius?
The Nux Taku guy. Cause he has all this degenerate shit on screen, but he's a fucking like VTuber model. Right?
He's like one, yeah,
So
he's,
he's
yeah.
just saying shit. It would be the equivalent of well, it'd be the equivalent of like when Beckon has me on his streams.
Yeah,
Or something.
I was about to say
And
you're
on
you're
fucking
basically
cam,
a VTuber.
and I can just say whatever I want. Yeah,
You are a
I'm
VTuber.
Bert.
No, you're Beavers.
Bert.
With a hug, yeah, it's fine.
No, the third rule isn't any weirder, so you don't have to worry.
Oh. But in this situation, I just wanted to provide you the context of all of this, right? This wasn't us sitting
Great,
together
we missed it
watching
all. Sorry, Muda. Sorry, we're retards. We missed everything.
Yeah. Imagine, like, do people realize that, like, when people are in like, especially when they're in groups, right, and they're watching a YouTube video or something, and they'll just completely, start having their own conversation while it's playing in the background. You miss critical exposition
Or just make fun of your accent the whole time. Yeah, sorry about that.
and your hygiene.
Even though you don't really have an accent and racist.
and you gotta
Well,
watch.
I was gonna say if you go back 5 seconds, since we're on the racist train.
Yeah.
Is it me, or is it just weird to see an Indian with a camera in the background? It just gives me bad
Why?
vibes.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what he's recording.
His YouTube videos.
Is it
I don't
pointed
know.
out the window?
I don't know. It just makes me feel weird.
Is that
I don't
camera
know.
pointed out the
Is
window?
it-
It makes me think he's doing a. Yeah, that's
You think it's a
obviously-
fucking,
it's
it's a fucking red room or something? Like,
that. Or like I don't know what that man's recording. You know, Indians are
hey,
weird.
baby, why don't you get on the bed and I'll turn the camera on?
But it is kind of
Mm.
weird that it does look like it's pointed out the window.
You think when? Oh God, should I make the joke? I don't know if I should make.
Yeah,
the
do
joke.
it.
Well,
think we move-
what you guys?
Do you think when Muda comes, after he's done coming, he goes, "That'll be 1352. Thank you. Come again."
No. No, but I reckon.
If he has Destiny over.
I reckon Charlie, when he comes, he goes, and that's about it. See ya. And then he fucking dips out the room.
Oh, that was really cool. Bye.
See ya.
Whoa! Is that how he comes? Oh!
Oh! Let's go! Let's go! That's what we wait for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
You know the worst thing is, fucking Muda's never gonna see this video, but Dojangles is.
Which means
no.
yeah, I know. That's why I've been shitting myself this whole time.
Meanwhile, like our best video is like when Muda came on to debate a trans person, and like here we are, just like, you have an accent, bro.
Okay, but there's a reason we all shut up in that video, except for me. I was like, I don't want to talk about this, right? I don't want to get into this.
Yeah, but I'm going to because I'm a
2 seconds
retard.
later, why are they cutting off children's cocks?
I think I shut up because I wasn't there. Because that was pretty easy for me.
We weren't there either, basically. We just shut the fuck up.
We were talking in the group chat, sending gifts.
Yeah. we were there, right? Like, Keemstar's gonna fuck this all up. And we're like, no, just let it go. You know?
We're heading for an iceberg. I don't give a shit. Just go head on.
Keemstar on yet? No, literally, we're in the group chat being like, should we bring Keemstar on?
Yeah.
He's not going to derail everything.
Of course he will.
Like, okay, just let them finish quickly. Then
and then, I think someone in the chat was like, pull in the trans person. And then we pulled in another trans person to debate Brianna Wu.
Wait, is Muda still in the Discord?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Oh.
Maybe, probably not.
I think he left. No, I think he left.
Yeah. Oh, well. Remember when he fell asleep during the debate, right? And then, we were still there after the show. And we're just sitting there chilling. And he comes back and he's like, hey, guys. I fell asleep. Everything okay? And we're just like awkwardly like sitting there like, yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, bro. That was really cool of you, dude.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Listen.
You know, this is like staring at the face of tech support. It's like reverse. It's like
come on, man. No, tech support does not have a microphone that good.
Like, no, well, it's the reverse thing because like normally they'd be hacking into your computer and looking through your webcam, and I feel like I'm getting to do it to them.
Why would you want to? Why the hell would you want to?
I don't know. Have you ever watched those fucking videos on YouTube where they like, we exposed a group of scammers in Pakistan, right? And then like they hack into all their like cameras and shit, and they fuck with them. Right? This feels like this.
All right, we gotta get through this video. We're gonna be here.
10 seconds. There's nothing wrong with the hug. Yeah, it's fine.
No, the third rule isn't any weirder, so you don't have to worry.
Oh. But in this situation, I just wanted to provide you the
make sure to sniff her what?
Oh.
Oh. Hang on.
What?
Look at that.
Oh.
Make sure to sniff her well, which is what I say to my girlfriend every night. Just kidding.
What's she sniffing? wait. What are you referring to when you say her well? What on your body is a female, Matthew?
My asshole, beavers.
I hate women so much that I named my asshole after a woman.
Oh. But in this situation, I just wanted to provide you the context of all of this, right? This wasn't us sitting together watching Loli, just on like the off time. This was a collaboration for one of Nux's main channel videos. And at the time, really nobody thought about it. But we should have. So a lot of these big creators, you can start to see like really big names. Obviously, Project Melody, Critical, MXR Plays. I don't know if that's actually Iron Mouse, but yeah, you can see plenty of creators that Nux has worked with. And for a while, there's been plenty of collaborations where like big creators jump on. They get shown like crazy shit, crazy hentai, or...
Can we talk about the actual content? Like we've talked about Muda, his face and his accent and everything else.
I haven't said anything. I generally spoke about the race of like Pakistani Indian.
If we can move on from that, yes.
But he is balding.
There's something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about his whole... Shut the fuck up! I'm talking. I want to talk about his holier-than-thou attitude. That he is all-knowing. He can do no wrong. Except for that time that he watched Lolly, which was allegedly by accident. But other than that, he can do no wrong.
I'm
He's
starting to
amazing.
get the vibe that you don't like Muda, man.
I don't know
What?
why, bro. Why don't you like him? He's just a
Because
chill
he stopped
dude.
talking about the aliens. I love those videos. And then he stopped doing it. And then I was like, you know what? I really couldn't care less about anything else you talk about.
Can I-
I'm going to go
Can I
watch
tell you
Charlie.
why I really? You know when we're watching this, okay?
Yeah.
My thing is, and I'll watch it, right? I really don't care. Like, I don't know. Like he had his cock out and was, you know.
What? What?
No, like he watched some weird lolly for like shock value.
Well, no, he
Right.
got like lolly bombed, basically.
Yeah, he got like lolly bombed, right? And it was like for the whole point was the Knox guy was like, oh, ha, ha, we're gonna make you feel awkward, right? And he succeeded in his goal.
Yeah.
So I don't really blame Muta for that. But what I will say is he is balding. He should get
Okay.
keeps. Speaking of keeps, today's sponsor.
Is that how? Like, God help us if we ever get a sponsor, bro. God help us.
It's Salterman's hairline, and then we go. You know what you need? Keeps. Do you not want to be put on a stream in front of people and be insulted? Right? What you need is keeps. Keeps will help. Actually, I'm not going to read that. They might sue me. Keeps is not a sponsor of this video.
But it can be.
Yeah.
If you
Mm-hmm.
if you try.
Please, let's get through this fucking
sometimes
video.
participate in like games, game shows, so to speak, and that's really the extent of it. Nux is a pretty big collaborator in that space, and realistically, I kind of just walked around expecting him on good faith when he said that he's pretty anti-loli, and obviously wouldn't have shown us anything that would be very adjacent to it. And obviously, with a lot of these larger creators also collaborating with him, I'm sorry to say it really did blindside me. There was a bias, call it friendship bias, call it there was other creators working on it, but really it was something that I was putting up a blind spot to, and I'm not using that as an excuse. I really shouldn't have done that collaboration, and I really shouldn't have watched that content, and if any way contributed to normalizing it. I 100% obviously condemn Lolly, and I 100% condemn my actions in that situation. But again, one of the reasons why I do really want to address this,
Isn't this the Barbra Streisand effect? Like, if he just didn't talk about it, way less people would know that it happened.
Well, yeah, I mean, his whole audience knows about it now, but he was definitely getting quite a bit of shit from like the Chud audience, Queemans, and all that stuff. Maybe he just felt the heat and he needed to respond. Some people want to get ahead of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's in his personality, right?
Yeah.
To just own what he did, because at the end of the day, he knows in his mind that he didn't do anything wrong. The only thing that I will say, and it starts to look a little shitty, is he's just said, "Oh, I had blinders on, because of the, big YouTuber working with all the big people, right? I had bias."
Mhm.
And then you go back a little bit further, and that's exactly what happened with Mama Max. Right? Everybody had blinders on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here.
Yes.
No friends. No
Only-
friends,
yeah.
only enemies.
No friends.
Friends in real life.
I don't like, obviously, reading the facts that I am some level of a pedo or a defender of this or anything. I have made plenty of videos crapping on individuals and burning a bridge with creators who I don't necessarily agree with. If I have ever at any point normalized their actions, people like Mama Max, where I did stick up for, amongst plenty of other creators. But I think, obviously, if really bad information comes out and new information comes out, you have to publicly correct it. You have to publicly explain, updates to a situation. I could swipe this stuff under the rug, but I choose to upload it on the main channel because I think that's really where taking accountability is at. I don't want to
Well, there's your
we
answer.
pause Andy him. Yeah, we literally pause Andy.
Wow, we just fucking good one, Mitch.
What? What?
Mitch doesn't even know what's going on, chat. Sorry.
No, what happened?
Play the video much.
We
You
pause
are
Andy
literally-
him, Mitch.
Huh?
Do you know what a
Mitch is
pause
just
Andy
a-
is?
What's a pause, Andy?
It's when someone is explaining something, but before they're able to explain it, you pause the video and ask, why aren't they explaining this?
Oh, yeah. Kind of like when Dad's watching football and he's like, "Duh, they should do this maneuver," and then the sports commentator will then say the exact same thing like a few seconds later. Kind of like that.
Yeah,
No,
but
nothing
except
like that at
but
all.
why? Not, but that's a live stream, so that's just a coincidence.
That's
This
way
is a
more
video,
impressive
so we
when my dad
paused it.
does it.
No,
Sure.
the difference.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to take out of this.
That's what I'm taking. Go the Knights.
my head in the
Press
sand.
play.
This was a wrong thing for me to do, and 100% I own up to it completely. So one of the things that I don't agree with is a lot of the over-sexualization in the thumbnails, right? So there were actually collections of thumbnails collected in these videos where things were pretty
Hey guys, here they are, but they're all pixelated. But trust me, bro, I've got them.
NSFW, all right? Or at least they were highly sexualized, but even that isn't as bad as one of the examples that I want to show you. Now, if you're looking at this video called
Honey, come to bed. Not right now, I can't. I'm fucking talking about Lolly.
Cursed Speedrun
And
Why is it I
pixelate
got
things.
fucking XQC saying that like that because you pause it like right there? So I think it's those two talking to each other.
What the fuck?
This was uploaded 3 years ago, and if you're looking at the thumbnail, it is XQC
That
screaming
was
at
his,
some video game with
that was
Nux's,
his face when he
VTuber in
found
the
out
corner
that bitch
and going, what
stole
the
his
fuck?
car.
Now, the thing is, the problem with this situation is the thumbnail that came before is absolutely filthy. So this one video, where again, the thumbnail is different, XQC is still very much in the corner. You can see a speedrunning timer. You can see Nux's character, his avatar, right here on the right side. But the middle that I'm blurring especially involves a dog bending over and inserting themselves into what appears to be a female character.
What? 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 Really?
Okay.
I didn't know that. Jesus Christ.
Hang on, let me bring it.
No, I can see it now. I can see it. I
Yeah,
can see it.
I'm
now.
not doing this on my account. I'm gonna do this on the now recording account, but not on stream.
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
I'm looking something up. Speed
No, don't-
fails.
I was actually
Mitch,
Coinky
no,
Dinkly.
just watch the
No, he's
fucking
changed
video.
it. He's changed it.
Coinky-
It's not that anymore.
Coinky Dinkly. I was looking it up today. You know that 2% of the U.S. population are zoophiles. Yep.
Cool. Are they?
Yep.
And what's that stat in
Apparently there
Alabama?
was like a.
It used to be higher. It used to be like 8%.
Apparently
Back
there
when
was like
people
this.
lived on farms.
Apparently there's like this big zoophile drama going down, but I don't know. Like it's like a 3-hour live stream, and I don't know any timestamp, so I don't.
Oh, is that the one with the? Is that
The one
with
Chris and Art
the-
with the brony shit that Beckett.
Yeah, the Bernie.
Yeah,
I wanted
Beckett
to
decided to
watch
do on
that.
his stream and not ours. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that because I wanted to see the mental gymnastics where that guy's like, "Well, people say it's morally wrong to fuck dogs. I'm going to tell you why that's not the case." So you eat meat, right? What's more evil, killing the animal or repeatedly raping the animal? I think they're the same.
I mean, you
Please
could
don't
also
clip that.
you could also put that same debate for people. Why did that have to be about dogs?
He's trying to justify fucking dogs, not people.
Yeah, I guess you don't really
We're
need to
losing
justify
steam,
fucking
boys.
people.
I just
We're
played
losing steam. We gotta finish this video. We keep
We do
pausing
not
every
have.
20
There's
seconds.
another 28 minutes. We do not have to finish this video. This wasn't even the main event. We're gonna move
Yeah,
on.
but we gotta see this through.
No, we gotta get a
Speedrunning
clip
timer.
through.
You can see Nux's character, his avatar, right here on the right side. But the middle that I'm blurring especially involves a
God,
dog
this is gonna be another
bending
6
over
hour
and
stream.
inserting themselves into what appears to be a female character. So obviously this has nothing to do with the actual content. It's just a hypersexualized thumbnail. Now, even with a thumbnail like that, it had nothing to do with anything hypersexualized, so I don't know why we had to insert zoophilia into like a speedrunning thumbnail. To me, it makes no sense, but obviously, you know, looking through a larger collection of these thumbnails that were uploaded on numerous other channels covering this topic, yeah, it really is a pattern that back in the day, and Nux even touched upon this, that, you know, years ago, that this was something they did, whether it be for some form of clickbait or, you know, capture or something that was normalized in the anime community, any form of zoophilia, any form of, you know, hentai like this, or hyper...
No, that's not true. That is not true. That is fucking
Beaver's
cope.
the anime
like
expert here.
That is cope like there's no tomorrow. Nobody was putting fucking bestiality thumbnails. That is very much a him and his weird friends kind of thing. Or maybe I wasn't on that side of the internet, but that I cannot see that being true. I cannot see people being okay with it for that long. Like bestiality.
I could see that like little clique of community being okay with it because they're degenerates. You know, that little group or whatever, and then it becomes like bigger from there. I don't know.
Maybe that, but like, I don't know. That's not an excuse to like say, "Oh, but it was normal back then. It's just what everybody was doing." No, that would be like maybe like the pedophiles saying, "No, we all had little harems, right? That's just what you did back in the day.
That's just what we did back in the day.
That's just what we did, and we learned that was wrong, but that's just what you did."
And then we stopped. But there are a few people that still do it, and we have to respect them because they're back. They live back in the old age. They're 80 years old. Okay, they're allowed to be pedophiles
It
still.
used to be 8%, but now it's only 2. Can you believe that?
What you need to remember is back in Granddad's day, he could legally marry a 12-year-old.
Yeah, and a dog at the same time. It was a crazy time back then. You could marry his 12-year-old daughter and a dog.
We had to conquer the West any way we could. We had to populate.
Well,
There's only honest, so many people left. They keep dying. All the good ones died.
That same article that I was reading, you know that most states in America only made bestiality illegal from the 2000s to like the 2010s.
Yeah, there's a whole documentary about it called
I
think it's like called Zoo something or Zoophile maybe or something like that.
Yeah, that shit's rough.
But it's like apparently in the Northwest, over in Washington, they were just fucking going to town on animals, bro. Like on the Pacific Northwest farms, they were just fucking getting down with their sheep.
You know what I love about it? You know what I love about it is when you read the article, they're just like, yeah, and what we noticed was when the farms started disappearing, the behavior decreased and just like
stop fucking their animals.
Wow, these people were that fucking desperate and degenerate that they were sitting on the farm bored as shit, and they were like, huh.
I'll be right back, Ted. I'm gonna go fuck my horse. Oh, that pig's acting up. I'll take care of it. Yeah,
everything reminds.
Now I'm gonna go get my dicks up.
Yeah, you gotta keep them in line.
Everything reminds me of her, bro.
I tell you what, man. Cynthia's being a real bitch to me right now. He's like, wait, Cynthia's your sheep. He's like, yeah, being a real bitch.
That's fucking
Mitch.
He goes to a piggery. He goes to a piggery and he's just like, God, everything reminds me of them.
Just put pizza in front of them, just like, there it is. Now that's the complete picture.
Let's play.
Sexualization, or if you even insert like loli into the thumbnail, for instance, that's not okay. And obviously these are things that if you slightly change in the background, it's going to rub people the wrong way. You should really just be upfront and honest. And honestly, you should never even have done this in the first place. But yeah, this is one of those things that kind of like obviously was brought up, and it's one thing that I wanted to address as one of the principal reasons as to why this isn't okay. But I think a even bigger reason is one of these situations regarding another creator known as Bungo Tiga, which is a creator that also had their entire YouTube channel pretty much terminated for nudity and sexual content policy. Now, to preface, also going forward into this video, I don't know much more about Bungo Tiga other than what I'm about to read here for you, and again, just covering this one specific case. So I don't know what level of degeneracy, if anything, this person also falls into, so don't consider anything that I'm saying as a co-signing of this individual. I'm looking at a very hyper-specific event in this point in time. I just want to make that readily apparent. So to go over a bit of their controversy, in summer 2022, Tiga was accused of grooming. They made a tweet longer where they reviewed the allegations and called them false. Later, an updated Google Doc was created that had evidence that not only were these allegations fake, they were deliberately created by ex-moderators and spread by a stalker of Tiga. So again, this is the Google Doc in question. Now again, I have no idea about this controversy whatsoever. I'm only bringing this up because it was actually a big point of contention for someone like Nux. So even the actual person, Tiga Holic, actually ended up making like a 57-minute piece where they kind of went over this and really were just grilling Nux for not really correcting the...
What? I said we didn't cover that because there's too many words. We need pictures. not because I had the pictures. We need screenshots. Screenshots of DM.
The record had to be corrected because in this situation, Nux literally made a video where he was showcasing controversies to a popular creator known as Penguin Zero. Now inside this, he actually goes out and says, hey all, I edited out the Bungo Tiga segment of this video. Although I state in the video itself a disclaimer that I do not know the full story and do not take what I say too seriously, I would rather not be a cause for possible misinformation floating around now that new information was revealed. I'm still in the dark on a lot of details as I heard both sides of this event and don't know what to think. I'm sorry if I caused any undue harm. So I personally apologize to Tiga for their side, and they discussed my plan going forward. If the truth comes out, be it guilty or innocent, but I intend to set the record straight in the future when I understand the situation. So it's wild as fuck that we're covering pretty serious stories like this, but we don't have the entire story, or at least enough to make a video. That is basically how you bring on actual misinformation. So in this story, Tiga did not appear to be too happy with this entire situation. They actually talked about it again in that VOD I brought up, Taku Can't Stop Lying.
You think I deplatformed him? People are blaming me for deplatforming him? He got banned for sexual content. But you're blaming me for deplatforming him? Destroyed his life? You think I destroyed his life when the video where I talked about apologizing for it has more views than the video
I can't take it seriously when it's just bobbing up and down like that, like a puppy, like...
Do you think their voices ever get like hoarse from doing the anime voice? Because I know that's not his real voice. It can't be his real voice. He puts that voice on. You think?
I don't know. You don't know how small his testicles are. I think.
Yeah, that's true. It's just. It's like I'm guessing like all these like anime weebs and stuff, like they grew up on anime, so it's like it entered their brain the speech connotation of anime characters, and so they talk like that now. Yeah,
that's what happened to them. Legitimately, I think they do play it up a little bit, but I don't think it hurts their voice because I think they've just consumed so much of that media that's like their way of talking.
Yeah, because for guys that do this is the similar thing to when girls do the uwu anime voice. This is like the guy version when they talk like the male anime character, you know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, she's not in the community anymore, so I can throw her ass under the bus. Remember the woman, that girl, Rennie?
Yeah.
Right? You remember her? The way that she used to talk? Right? It's like very anime-esque.
Yeah,
It's like you watch too much anime and now your cadence is all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, but I think with guys. And it's more
like,
pathetic when it's with guys.
I don't even know if there's anything else that kind of can do that to people. Like, do you think, like, are there people going, "Woohoo! I can't do a Mario impression," but talking like Mario, you know, or something like that. You know, there's not someone like walking around talking like Mario.
I mean, not like an anime character, but I mean, if you look at people like Aiden and stuff, it's clear that they like watched fucking Destiny and all of them.
That's true. Yeah,
they all have that same fucking gay ass. I'm a debate bro, you know. Okay.
Don Ginger with the 10 says you can just say D-Max.
That's true. Yeah.
Wait, what about D-Max?
Well, D-Max kind of had the anime voice too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he put that on a lot.
Yeah.
You know, D-Max wears masks.
And and I won't say it. BPD titties. All right,
take the video, man.
Actually mentioned it like as a throwaway sentence over false allegations. I didn't make any allegations. I said what someone else said, and I was wrong to do that. But like, there are so many comments like this everywhere.
I don't particularly think that was ever a great response in the situation. Like, yes, just because you regurgitated what somebody else said, when it comes to something this serious, it probably should have been something that you were 100% on the money for. It's a pretty massive fuck up, and it's not a fuck up that you can just, put in a pinned comment or a, side channel that people, may or may not see. At the end of the day, when it involves something incredibly serious,
is the screen blank or is it fuck
No, I think you just went black, bro.
Yeah, it is black. It's supposed to be.
I think he fucked up. Like, he does this a lot,
though.
though.
Muta fucked up. Oh, big shock.
Yeah, I think he meant to put gaming footage there and forgot.
What a retard.
Sexual assault stuff, you should 100%.
What that retard?
Correct the record and make a actual real. It doesn't have to be like you slapping yourself in the face in front of it. It just really has to be a sincere apology that again you post on a main channel. The reason I'm doing this video, for instance, on a main channel is because I really do want to set the record straight. I really don't have anything to hide, and to be honest with you, when it comes to a situation like this, it's best that I set the record straight with my community. I'm not ashamed of involving people that wouldn't know about it. I don't really want to hide things under a rug because I have nothing to hide. At the end of the day, that to me is more shady. I've called people out for really bad behavior, and I think this is probably some of the worst that I've seen, especially when it comes to reporting on something that you probably never should have in the first place, especially when it would have cost somebody, a lot of issues down the road, right? Even the comment section over here isn't entirely happy about the situation, because obviously they say if you know how the internet works, then you'll know why that little clip can end a career of somebody. You said it, people are calling other people stuff, but it never gets to somewhere because they don't have to reach to. But if some idiot with almost 800k subs, it doesn't matter.
Right, can you go? Let's fast forward like 4 or 5 minutes. Like, we get it. Like, he.
Yeah, I don't know why it's covering this.
Like, go back to no. Go back. Chud. There you go. There, stop.
Obviously it didn't happen, so I can't confirm or deny if this was actually going to be the truth. But the thing about it is obviously as this was happening, this was on the consideration of the podcast ending. So I was on somebody's channel known as Chud Logic, who actually talked about the situation. I actually ended up going onto his channel and saying something that I probably shouldn't have because the situation regarding
Cockman.
What?
Podcast was very fluid. I'll explain that in a bit. I want you to hear this clip so I can better.
Chud Logic.
You call him
Chud Logic. No, Gok.
Oh. Gotcha.
He liked it, and the way that you summon him is just a silhouette of a woman.
I was watching Chud this morning, and like he was in a really good mood or something because like the chat couldn't like fuck with him. He's like, "Oh, stop trying to rush me. I usually fucking go off on you, but right, I'm in a good mood, so we're just gonna keep watching or whatever." Like, I just like the way he talks to his chat. It's really funny.
Explain it and also acknowledge a fuck up I made. That's never okay.
Okay. Are you going to keep on with the podcast?
No, we would cancel the podcast. It's not happening. The podcast is done.
This is hard because obviously, people...
Chud is one of those very specific nerds where he looks like a farmer, but he, at the same time, looks like he wouldn't know how to use a tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we've got those here in Australia as well. Like, I know a few of them. Like, they look real rugged and, like, yeah, that they work on a farm, but at the same time, it's like, they don't. And they could never.
They could be like farm or barback. It never like is the same
or
guy.
A bear.
Yeah.
San Francisco bear.
People.
Podcast is done. Yeah, podcast is done now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the podcast is over. We are not filming the last episode. It's over.
Is that? Are you serious?
Yeah, we're not doing the podcast anymore. It's done.
Why?
We're supposed to film on Tuesday. Well, there's a couple reasons for it. A lot of that was obviously some of the Shad stuff too, because we were kind of sitting there, we're like, me and Caleb, we were just like, this is, I don't know, it's weird. The other thing was we just want to redo things maybe like 2 months down the road or something. So this is a pretty big point and one that I can finally really discuss. And obviously, if you listen to that, it kind of sounds like I'm snaking him. I give him an answer where it says, there's a lot of reasons, but a lot of it is the Shadman stuff, which at the time, as this was kind of breaking down, everyone in the community was going, whoa, you're connecting with this guy, you're talking to him. Yeah, that kind of was one thing that was brought up. But obviously in a call that, I guess I had with Nux personally, this was discussed as like a collaboration effort. There was another huge thing that I wasn't really privy to discuss at the time. Now, the podcast ended for, again, us not actually owning any of it. So to give you an idea about how it works, right? The company that I was with at the time, the management company, Nano Zebra, they managed my channel and specifically Oompaville's channel. Now, if you notice towards the tail end of the podcast, Oompaville really wasn't showing up for a lot of episodes. There was actually a point where it would be like 1 week out of the month he would actually make an appearance. And it wasn't because, all of a sudden there was some falling out between us or anything. It was that there was really a behind the scenes issue with Nano Zebra and how some of the things on the podcast was done. I believe wasn't really necessarily brought.
That's what I'm going to say when now recording this. It was a management issue.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that before, is how do you think this podcast will end?
I don't know.
Die.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna end, bro. It's just gonna be like, we're tired of doing this.
No.
I don't want.
One of us is gonna die.
No,
and it has to be me or Matt. If me or Matt die, the podcast's over.
No, it's not.
Unfortunately.
By the way, Brian Isaacs with the $2 says Mr. Hands. I didn't catch that one. Sorry, Brian.
Me, Matt, Cole, we're all gonna move on with our lives. Mitch is gonna be sitting here on the stream at fucking 80.
Continuing to revamp his brand every 2 years.
We're nearly at 5,000 subs, bro.
I remember when Beavis was still alive, and we used to get together in the VC and talk about Muda and make fun of his accent, but now they're all gone, and it's just me.
And then he starts making fun of Buddha for being an Indian, and then the chat is like, that's fucked up, bro. He died 10 years ago.
He starts crying.
He ate
he's dead.
Contaminated
Jangles is in the chat. The Jangles is in the chat just being like, how dare you?
All my heroes are dying.
He was never my hero.
I do sometimes have that thought about when because we're older, right?
Yeah.
It's when do you have to call it quits?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, do you think we're gonna be like there's gonna be really old people still have an online community culture?
Yeah,
but it's just a bunch of 85-year-olds.
No, I don't think there will be. No, I don't think so.
Or will we graduate to
it's the same as it's the same as everybody says, oh, we're gonna be metalheads in old age homes and blah blah blah. We're not, because the previous the previous generation, right? That grew up in I don't know, the 70s, 60s, right? They just become normal adults, normal boring adults
with tattoos.
Yeah, but they still listen.
Yeah,
to
they
all
got
that
tattoos.
music.
I don't think so.
And counterpoint, say
a lot of old people don't.
I don't know what the radio is like over there, but over here you'll have a really popular radio host, and then they keep doing it until they literally die in their 80s, like John Laws, who I don't think is dead, he's about to die.
That's because he's a radio host.
Yes,
you're talking about outliers. We're talking about normal will there be 80-year-olds being you're being based right now?
Are they going to be? Yeah, are they going to be a bunch of fucking 80-year-olds that are going to be sitting there playing on the PlayStation 20? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there's going to be 80-year-olds.
Get fucking noob, you fucking retard.
It's going to be.
And then there's also although maybe because nowadays the hearing aids connect with Bluetooth, right? So maybe you could be rocking out on whatever the version of Spotify is by that.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta stand up and do my allegiance to King Trump, King Edward Trump.
He's only 50 years old, you sick fuck.
She's the same age as my daughter.
She doesn't even.
Your daughter's been through 2 divorces and has a mortgage. It's disgusting. All right, you should only be going after people that have been.
She just got her disability, for Christ's sakes, Edward. What's wrong with you?
No, but you see,
I don't think so.
She had terminal cancer, so she's at end of life anyway. That puts us in the same ballpark.
We're both on Social Security, Don. It doesn't matter at this point.
towards Oompaville, and they had like another deal that wasn't really met well. Now, at the time, me, Oompaville, Isaiah, Tom, Brandon were out filming in Texas, and Wendigoon actually brings up, how things are going over at Mana.gg, another talent agency. So me and Caleb kind of get like a little pitch out of it.
Wait, talent agency? They have talent agents?
Yeah,
they have agents?
Yes, they're big YouTubers, Mitch. They
have an
fucking
agent?
make a lot of money. The fucking guy, the Oompaville guy's got his own candy fucking company, dude.
So does Mr. Beast, but that doesn't mean that the food's any good.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast has a fucking agency.
Yeah.
I think he probably has a team of agents.
What? They're not just sitting in the room playing video games? What's going on?
Shut up, Xylee. I think Xylee got a bit offended there when we were talking about old people too much in that way. She took it a bit personally.
Again, but look at Xylee. Like, look at Xylee. When Xylee was around in her days, right? It was like, what, the swinging 50s?
Good one.
Stop.
Yeah?
No, stop. No.
No.
She's going to pop in and
Yeah,
out.
you didn't hear her like saying, "Hey, how's it going, jive turkeys?"
Hey, y'all, we about to do the mashed potato up in here. Let's go.
I'll have you know, I've seen what meth has done to this community because I was born before that shit was invented.
Paradox only just got up to the bit where we talked about her. Like, she's that far behind.
Mitch,
Just an
no
update.
no one knows who Paradox is.
Yeah, they do.
And like, she's just a chatter.
You ever
can't
watch
just
any of my
give us
streams
Paradox
ever?
updates.
She's the shouty woman.
Yeah. We're never gonna get through this fucking video, bro.
That's why I said we can skip it. It's not
No,
important.
we're almost
nobody
done.
cares.
We're
Dude,
almost
nobody cares
done.
about
We're
Muda.
almost done.
Nobody cares about
Yes,
Muda.
they do.
Yes,
they
they
What
do.
do you mean nobody?
Yes, they do.
How are you on fucking Now Recording saying that nobody
No,
cares? About
he's never on Now Recording. He doesn't never know what's going on.
Hey, I have
we
you
are
know,
like-
right? I've been getting drunk at 2 a.m. and catching up on old Now Recording. All right, it's been
That's
great.
what you're doing.
It's actually a pretty good.
Not catching up on like the news.
No,
of
I've been
what's going
catching
on
up on our
in content?
Why would
podcast.
you-
It's
yeah,
actually
why
a
would
pretty
you-
good podcast. I
why
have
would
to
you-
say.
Why would you care? Why would you care about what we've made in the past?
Oh my god.
Because I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Or
hey, I got some free time. I'm just gonna watch old episodes, guys, instead of like I don't know, like keeping up with the.
by
what's
old
going on
episodes,
and
I mean
commentary.
episodes from like 3 months ago. It's like, not that old, but like I wasn't
You're
there.
like skimming episodes. You're like,
No,
"They
I'm
did an
not skimming.
episode on me?"
I'm listening to the whole thing.
But
you
no,
haven't
I'm saying
noticed
you're
I've
like,
been
you're like
commenting?
scrolling. You're like scrolling through the episodes, and you're like, wait, they did an episode on me, and then you click it, and you realize, no, oh yeah, it was that episode we did on.
Rather-
So
Yeah.
you do that
Rather
like
thing
3 or
that-
4 times in a row.
No, you know why Mitch can do that, right? Because he doesn't pitch, okay? Because I was thinking about this the other day. How many we recently passed on this channel? 300 uploads, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that includes our live streams and everything.
Hmm.
But if you think about that, that's 300 episodes at minimum 2 hours per thing that we're doing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
That means that we are spending 600 hours with each other. All right.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
cannot unless I need to like listen to an episode to like check it or something. I don't listen to our shit. I can't. We've gone through periods, me and Matt at one point, right? And we went through this period where we were like pumping our content like ridiculously.
Yeah.
And then we got to the point where we couldn't stand hearing each other's voices anymore. It gets to that point where you're just sick of it because you hop into a VC, you record with the guy, and then you go and listen to the video back to see if it was good, and you listen to him again. So, but Mitch doesn't have that because Mitch never shows up. So when he watches our episodes,
It's like a brand new episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching. Oh, this is gonna sound bad. I love re-listening to. Oh, fuck off, Xylee. I'll listen to an episode, right? I'll forget that I'm on it. I'll have a thought like, "Oh, that's what I'd say," and then I immediately hear on the recording that's what I've said, and I'm like, "Ha! I forgot I said that," but I thought I was saying it
Good
again.
one.
Yeah.
This
Good
part
one. Do you guys go
actually
through
is
that?
important because. Oh, hello.
Hello, Xylee.
This part
Xylee.
actually is important because this is the part that Muda ended up lying to Chud about, and Chud had to fit on his stream about
I'm gonna
it.
stop you right there, Xylee. They have no idea what you're talking about. Mitch is gonna be like, "Who's Chud? Who's
But
Chud?"
you
I know who Chud is.
Matt,
Chud is
that's
the
why I'm
farmer
saying
that
this
can't
part is
farm.
I
Oh,
watched
Jesus
that
Christ. Goodbye.
probably for the best thing. Did
This
you see all the
podcast is
comments
not
that
gonna
were like-
last much
did you-
longer, guys.
Did you see all the comments that were like, "Get out of the fucking stream! Stop getting out
It
of the
was, one,
fucking stream!"
it was one comment. It was literally just one comment. Dude.
Okay, but maybe that guy comments that all the time because I swear I've seen that before. Maybe it's the same dude. Maybe I just need to go check.
It is the same person. It's just one person.
I
just don't really like that. Oh my god, he pressed play. And then paused again. God help me.
Because you guys were talking.
Mana group, because they're going to do a lot more things in the future that would help us with ventures we want going into our channel into 2025 and beyond. So me and Caleb effectively just cut ties with Nano Zebra. We fill in our resignations and we move on to Mana, and this happened around 3 to 4 months ago. So as this happened, the podcast was under management and, again, I believe partial, if not near full ownership of Nano Zebra. So at the time it was like, hey, what do we do about this podcast, right? Like, do we fight for rights for it? And obviously, not really, you don't need to. If you're the main talent, the 3 big people, you are the draw for the show. So it really became a situation where me and Caleb said, yeah, fuck it, we'll just make a new show and we'll move it to a new location, hopefully something IRL, obviously, where, it kind of has more of a professional feel and one that we can obviously manage better. The podcast wasn't the perfect managed podcast ever. There was moments where guests would show up literally like last minute, and a lot of those guests actually did come because of Dux's massive collaborative effort.
I did want to say this about the Some Ordinary podcast. I've watched a few episodes, and there were some episodes where, like, yeah, look, they had like people on camera and stuff, but it did feel like now recording quality. Like there were some weird like editing glitches, and like it just felt like they were just like, Lara, let's just fucking like throw everything together and put it up. Or like you could tell it was like really rushed.
The other thing is I watched some of the episodes. I stopped watching it probably for this reason. I watched some of the episodes where they have like a guy on, but then that guy does nothing and the episode's not themed around them. The person just kind of sits there. Like there was no reason to have them on. It's like, okay. Now I'm just listening. And then the other thing is it normally devolved into the anime guy talking.
Yeah. He talked a lot, but it was just like he was kind of like I guess he was like their DMAC, but he like the podcast. Hell. The podcast was like very low, like for a bunch of like like successful YouTubers, like the podcast was very like low quality, which I don't care. Like we have a low quality podcast. It's just surprising to see. I just figured like, all right, all these guys are busy. They want to do a podcast, but they don't really have the time, so you're just like crunching numbers and fucking getting in there. But it's like, you could hire an editor maybe or something. I don't know. But that it was a. But just to summarize this, so what I'm getting from this, and I could be wrong here, is like there's some issues with the management company, which caused the podcast to split, and so I think they're going. So him and Oompa are going to start a new podcast together under a different management company, if I'm correct. Xylee, can you correct me if I'm wrong? You seem to know what's going on.
That Oompaville guy takes money from a lot of people, allegedly, apparently.
Like Mr. Are you insinuating he took money from Mr. Beast?
Apparently it's given. He apparently admitted it already. Guys, I didn't think I had to declare it because the company that gave me the money went defunct. It might have been Mr. Beast's company, okay? But I didn't think I had to declare it.
Is that a thing? Are you being serious? Did he actually take money from Mr. Beast?
Apparently.
All right. Well, I'm sure if we're wrong, we're about to be told that we're wrong. So
I'm sure if we're wrong, we're about to be sued. Come after me, bitch. I live in Africa.
I can't be sued. I wasn't listening. I can't be sued.
I don't know what's going on.
Nope.
You will take.
That was Beavers who said it.
Yeah, fuck you. Come take.
Allegedly. Let's please continue watching this.
Some of the guests I brought.
Allegedly, you're a
scumfuck. It was not something.
Allegedly.
A what?
Scumfuck.
Man, I love when you unpause and then pause it like 5 seconds later. It's my favorite thing you do, Mitch. I fucking love when you do that, bro. It's fucking so sexy. Keep doing it. Oh my god, keep going. I'm almost there. Yeah.
Whoever's editing this, just like put up a lolly compilation when he's saying that.
Joke's on you. The fucking editor's not going to listen to the whole thing.
Pretty fucking phoned in. So at the end of the day, the podcast ended pretty inconveniently timed with this whole Shadman stuff. And obviously, we did, or at least I looked into the Nux stuff myself through the Shadman stuff because there wasn't really any collaboration, never really went anywhere. It didn't become the, sole focus reason. But yeah, the actual reasons for why this podcast ended were a lot of boring business stuff. We just didn't own it. So it was a lot better for us to make a new podcast, make an entirely new name out of it, and me and Caleb can move that going forward. And obviously, somebody else can come on that is not Nux, but you understand now the real situation. Now, at the time, I couldn't really bring this up because when you're leaving a contract and you're leaving a company and you're going to a new company, you really don't want to disparage somebody, not because it's not the legal thing to do, but also it's just not something you want to do, right? It's just not really professional at all. You don't want to disparage another company. You don't want to like go out and make things look worse than they really are. It really was a pretty amicable breakup. We left, we moved to a new company, and underneath that new company, or really under our company, we're going to bring back this podcast with obviously different branding and whatnot. So that's really the fucking boring answer that it took me months to really tell you, and it took me months.
Can they get like a talented third guy? They need to get like a really good third guy for their podcast. That's not a VTuber.
Yeah, they need a guy that doesn't know what's going on.
They need
They can explain everything too, so then the audience can also then follow along. Chris the Narc, hello, Chris the Narc, my favorite Italian.
Chris, am I wrong? All right.
Let's go, Chris Raid. Let's go, Chris the Narc. You fucking raid.
Did you what? What the fuck did you just say? Did you say? Did you say grape? Did you just accuse this man of grape?
I was just fucking like I was just
riffing, bro. I didn't mean it. I was just riffing. I was riffing, and then I realized I was accusing him of crimes.
Like the bit, it's a funny bit where like Chris will rate us.
Oh yeah, real
and
funny.
And then like we just shit on him, and now Chris is DM'd me. I meant to say you rate us. I meant to say you rate us because you're raping us because you're rating us.
Technically, it didn't sound like it because you sounded like you enjoyed it.
We appreciate every bit of support that you give us, Chris.
No, dude, seriously, the only reason every night when we're at 300 is because of Chris and Ark, so greatly appreciate it. And
also, Chris, did Oompaville take money from Mr. Beast? Am I right about that?
I feel like Beavers is making that up, and we just fucked ourselves. Like, but then again, like Mr. Beast is pretty busy right now. I don't think he's fuck with a podcast like us.
Okay, never mind. Apparently, I just made this up.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
When did I hear this? When did I hear this?
I don't know, Beaver, but you really like. Well, I don't know why you said that.
Hold on, I heard that somewhere. Hold on. Oh god. All right. Hold on. Okay, keep watching the video while I find out where I heard this, so that I don't look like a fucking schizo.
All right, yeah. Let's press play, Mitch. My favorite words.
Doing it.
Because now
What?
Oh my
What's wrong with you, dude?
Send it to a camp.
I did. I'm sorry. I did it on purpose. I'm sorry.
I've completely severed ties with Nano Zebra, and I've been with Mana GG for I want to say 3 months at this point, like officially signed on. So yeah, that's really the answer. Now, in the case of Chud Logic, who did in fact take the words that I put out and had relayed them, he really felt that I kind of snaked him and gave him misinformation or outright lied to him. And the reality of it is, honestly, the situation was just so fluid at the time that we didn't even know that things like the last episode were going to be filmed, right? And ultimately, that last episode did end up getting filmed, so things kind of did end on a regular note. But when it came to Chud, there's definitely an apology that I feel I should give there, right? Like I could argue this and I could keep fighting it, but at the end of the day, I do feel that obviously, if what I've said has led to some wronging for another person, then I am not above an apology. Look, I'm not too big to fail or too egotistical to realize when.
Oh yes,
what
you are. Shut
can
the
have
fuck up.
Consequences for other people, and for that I do humbly apologize. And that's really where I want to kind of leave things at. So, sorry, Chud. Now, one comment that I saw on Reddit that I want to address too, because obviously this is a pretty good reflection of somebody that is very critical of me.
So, chat, do you forgive him? Do you forgive Muda, chat? Do you forgive Muda for his crimes against Chud Logic? Let me know. Let us know in the chat.
What the fuck's happening?
What? I'm talking to the chat, retard. Why? What's wrong with you people? Why is it when like we do like a funny little thing, everybody panics and goes, "What's going on? What's happening? Why is the video paused?" And fucking Mitch is giggling like a little girl.
But people like it. They think when I do it, it's cute.
Me, right? Somebody that is actually hitting me.
Oh.
Hi, Beckett. Look who's here.
Hey.
It's been a stream. It's been a live stream.
Wait. Why are you saying it like that?
We're holding on for dear life. We're going for it. We're getting there. We're almost done with this fucking video. Nobody knows what's going on. We're just trying to power through this, basically.
Okay, so have we is Muda out the house? Is he going in January?
I maybe. It might be possible. We might get Mama maxed.
I heard that would be ironic. I mean, listen, this dude has like almost as bad judge of character as Destiny does. The only difference is he's not getting laid out of it. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been a bad year. Like, first Mama Max, then Nux Taku, and now Umpaville is like useless. I mean, that podcast is like fucking cursed.
Well, it's they're making a new podcast now with him and Oompa, and I was saying like who would be a good third guy, you know?
Mr. Beast, obviously, and Dogpack. Could you imagine that?
Was that a bad? So I watched the interview. Was that a bad interview for Oompa? Do you think?
Okay, yeah, I disagree with Nick here. Nick is a lot more charitable. I fucking hate that interview. I think it's awful. I think it's really bad. There's bits of it that just don't make sense as well. Like Oompa never asks about any of the Oompa never talks about James Warren, for example, or LaQuia Hill. But that doesn't really make any sense for him to miss out. I know it's like, well, he only had 24 hours to get the questions together, but he literally interviewed Dogpack on these topics. Like, how do you not talk about them? It's bizarre. Chris Tyson barely comes up. It's very sweepy for Jimmy, basically, which is like, I don't know. I think that's why they went to him. That's why that Jimmy didn't go to Pegasus, you know?
Right.
But
all right, Mitch, let's keep going. Let's just press play.
Okay.
Me with hard questions. So one user, Nostraclonoa, says, personally, if you're asking me, I think it's weird that you don't look into the background history of your friends and the people you're just perfectly fine platforming. Again, we kind of did a podcast together. Everyone is a sizable creator. I don't really think that it is specifically me platforming, right? This is just 3 larger creators at the time. You allowed Mama Max to run rampant for years. Again, I wasn't the only large creator that worked with Mama Max or collaborated or, at some point patted him on the back. The reality of it is there was plenty of creators. I was just one of the guys that came out and really absolutely threw him through the ringer, as I'm doing with Nux with this condemnation, and again, an explanation as to my side of the situation. The reality of it is I don't have to come out and make these videos, but I choose to because I believe being accountable is important. And I'd be a total hypocrite because I call other people out on crazy shit. And if I'm willing to completely sweep things under the rug and pretend like things don't exist or show you actual things, then I am a pretty big fucking hypocrite on my own. So you blindly believe the allegations against Magnathar, which I apologize for, especially. You blindly believe the Night Docs was a creep, and you blindly let a guy like Nux Taku openly discuss and show freak shit in his thumbnails. Again, I don't control another person and their YouTube account, so I don't know what I can do with their thumbnails. But again, it's something that I do condemn, especially when these thumbnails are slightly changed. Again, I don't think they should have ever been used in the first place, and I don't want to work with somebody that believes these thumbnails.
Did he make a video because he got one
you
guy
actively
on Reddit?
Yeah. Look, I have seen about five seconds of this video. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really understand why Mutahar made this because, I do. He's sort of like getting a lot of pressure to answer these questions.
Mitch, you okay?
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Mitch, are you okay? Is our stream okay? You're the one who posted
the stream. The stream's fine, Mitch. Yeah,
Mitch,
you're a robot.
Mitch.
Yes. Yes. Yes, great. I could hear you guys fine.
You're roboting for us.
Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, we're also bad with money.
Try leaving and come back, bitch, or something.
I was just reiterating. What do you mean leave and come back? Then you want to be on
if he leaves,
well, he leaves the Discord room and then he comes back because we can't understand what he's saying.
Wait, why is the chat saying I'm fried? I shouldn't be fried. What are you talking about?
Chat, what does Mitch sound like to you guys?
I just sound fine because the mic going straight from my mic.
Okay, no, it's on your stream, bro. Like it's literally like you literally sound like this on stream.
Might be wrong with my mic. Oh no. I did.
Mitch, unplug and plug back your mic in, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I hurt. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so much from laughing. Oh,
Mitch, you there?
Oh,
I hate dude, it's been like this the whole time. It's been literally like this.
Okay,
we're moving on after this.
How
I'm
about
not
now?
dealing with this anymore.
How about
All right,
now?
so if you want to finish the Mutahar video, go. What? Mitch,
How about
you there?
now? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
okay.
sound good.
Yeah,
what
you sound
what
good
happened?
I don't know. Well, obviously
Oh
I
my
can't hear
God.
it because I'm not listening to myself.
Wait till you go back and listen to that, bro. It was nuts.
Oh, fuck. I'm in so much pain.
It's not even my
Oh
fault.
God,
That's what's so shitty. It's not my fault. It's fucking technology.
All right, maybe we can save this. We just got to power through this. We can do it.
Do you guys think that with liquid crystal
Oh my God.
displays that we got that technology from the Bob Lazar UFO? Think about it.
Have you been holding on to this joke for like 5 minutes?
No. No, it's not a joke.
Is this-
Okay, first of all, it's not a joke. That's an actual thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hypothesizing at 2 a.m. for the past, I don't know how long.
What does this have to do with Mutahar?
Well, he talks about aliens, you see. And, yeah. I'm bringing it back. Anyway,
Can we all just
my
point
point
out,
is,
like, Mudahar's
it's the
been on this
aliens' fault.
podcast? Mutahar came on now recording. You understand that, right?
Beckett, we talked about this. You weren't here. Keep up, please. Stop being out of it.
Thank you, Chris and Ark, for the
stream.
$10 to shut Mitch up about UFOs. All right, we got $10. Now press play.
All right, but they're fucking out there, man. There's a tic tac one, there's a circle one, there's a triangle one, there's a flying saucer one.
Mitch,
Into the folks you trust and use blindly
They could be drones, we don't know. And the aliens could actually also be biological drones, and not actually people. Anyway.
Say whatever without having critical thought
If
about
I
it.
mute him,
So
can
again,
we-
I don't really watch a lot of content creators that I collaborate with, and nobody really does, okay? Like, at the end of the day, when it came to Nux's channel, here I'm signed on with my actual YouTube account, and if it's one thing that you'll see, usually under videos, there'll be like a red bar. I don't have a red bar under basically any of these videos. I think the only video I have an actual red bar in this is probably I showed YouTubers the most cultured clips, which I actually browsed through just for the sake of, again, this video. So yeah, Nux is somebody that I did a podcast with, but it's not that I watched any of this content beforehand, right? Again, this was somebody that was very popular in a community of people beyond just anime and VTubing, and it led some credibility. And again, the only reason I'm making this video now is to take accountability and to really, again, condemn the behavior that this person actually exhibited. Again, that's
So
really the
what
reality.
Mood is
Maybe
saying
look at other friends of mine.
Is that he, when putting this podcast together, he was like, "Oh, this guy's cool. He's on our podcast now." Ta-da!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
I like. Well, I mean, my understanding of this
I made the
is
same mistake.
Well, they all fucking hell. That's true. My understanding of this is their podcast was kind of built from like their YouTuber company that they all work through. Right?
Yeah. That's what he was explaining. Like the company, and then the company like dissolved or like they left, and so now him and Oompa have joined a new company, and they're gonna start podcasts together because of that. I think. Yeah.
Mad.
Beavers, what the fuck happened? What happened?
I wait to go look for that thing that proves that I didn't make it up.
Okay, well then when you
Get your
left,
shit
everything
together,
went to
Beavers.
shit. So
Get your shit together.
Okay, well, there we go. Put that up.
Gets a berry
Oh,
with the
for
8
fuck's
months.
sake, dude.
Says how much to let Mitch ramble
Dedicate
about
me.
UFOs for an hour. Motherfucker, I'll do that for free.
You could have
Alright.
Beavers. You could have just asked me. It's the Reddit post, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
But these
I could've
motherfuckers
got-
were. Yeah, but these motherfuckers were all like, "Oh, you just made it up, Beavers. You just made
No,
things up.
the
You
chat
just
said
bloody
you just
fucking
made it up.
arse."
Am I
Fuck you
bringing
guys.
this up?
I know more than you.
yeah, pull it up so we can just fuck. Is it how long is it?
Oh, it's just a
That's
Reddit
not
post.
really-
The most
it's just
interesting point is you scroll down. So this is Mr. Beast and the Startup Creative Juice invested like $250,000. Scroll down, Mitch. Such a retard. Right, okay. Fucking hell. Fuck. You can't see what he just did, but you know what on the
I
there's
think
a
we
side
can.
Reddit
Can we?
bar? No, it's not on the stream they can't see it. On the side Reddit bar, like Matt's like scroll down and Mitch is scrolling down the YouTube drama.
It was an accident. My mouse was hanging over.
Staring
That's
at
not even.
doing nothing.
Oh, please!
Alright.
You're pretending that you've
Right,
never
okay.
done
Bill
that.
says.
You've never done that.
Oompa says this is true but misleading. I'd even say here I was taken advantage of. AJ brought a % of my channel as an investment to help fund my candy company in 2021. I haggled with them for months before signing, and my rate was still was that usurious? But I was desperate and to hit payroll. It was predatory, and I've since steered other creators away from similar deals. I never spoke to Beast until after the Dogpack vids. My contract ended in January 2024 when I bought the rest of it out and nearly crippled me financially and almost ruined my life. My relationship with CJ had nothing to do with Jimothy Beast. I'm poor at interviewing and wanted to give him the same conversation potentials as I did Dawson, who I still consider a friend.
Also, isn't he a big YouTuber?
Yes.
No, he's medium sized.
Well, I mean, compared to us. pretty. He's got like million subscribers, right?
Yeah, he refers to himself as a medium-sized
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
no, he's a big YouTuber. He's bigger than Muda.
No, but what I don't buy, okay, maybe I don't know how the money works up there, right? But if you go to the title of the article, Mitch, scroll up.
We go again. Hey,
All
he did
right,
it. Here we
finally.
go.
Okay, no, so it says there, they invested $250,000 in 4 creators. Right, I don't know what the split of that is, but I don't see how that could financially.
Well, he's got to pay the investment back, right? Maybe that's what he's trying to say. So, like, he didn't get a return.
Yeah, but
so
if you take that amount and you divide it into 4, right? Maybe he got a little bit more, maybe he got a little bit less. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like something that should cripple somebody that's in his position.
This was years ago.
Oh, maybe
this is like 2021.
Yeah, maybe. No, but he said he bought them out in 2024. He said he bought them out this year.
Yeah.
But he was crippled before then, is what he's trying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You are analyzing this too deeply, bro. But yes.
But yes, Beavers, you've been vindicated, okay? So calm down. Can we go back to the Mutahar video? All right?
You know where you get good information like this? You watch Harmful Opinions.
Teddy with the $4.99. Yo, did you guys hear Mad died?
Damn, bro.
Oh, rip.
Bro, what if he's still playing Overwatch?
Please go to the Muta video. Please go to the Muta video.
I hate it when pedos drop dead.
Please go to the Muta video. Please go to the Muta video. Please go to the Muta video. Go to the Muta video.
I'm not even taking too long. I'm not even taking too long. I was reading a dono. Fuck you.
You actually
making me miss core. Hate you.
Making me miss my other piece of shit. God damn it.
I'm better than Core. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but during the opening, during the starting soon screen, who entertains the audience, right? Is it Core or is it me? I'm sorry, it's me. Core just sits on his ass.
I'm sorry, but you're really. I mean, I thought you were better than Core for a little while, and then
I heard this is this great creator who's kind of new on the scene. We could probably check him out for the podcast. It's called D-Max.
Oh, he sounds interesting.
Can we finish this video? 1 in the chat if we finish. 2 in the chat we move on.
Teddy with the skip the Muta video. I've been saying this an hour ago. It's 2 hours into the stream, and we're not even up to the main thing.
It's not 2 hours. It's not 2 hours.
We've been streaming for nearly. Oh no, it's an hour.
It's an hour 30. It's an hour 30. Yeah. Okay, and we got a nice long video for the Muta one. All right.
Oh, Matt, do you want to know something? Do you want to know something, Matt?
What?
Matt, excuse me, Matt.
Fucking child.
What?
Do you want to know what Paradox just messaged me?
Mitch, I just want to, Mitch. I want to do the stream.
Yeah, she said Matt is about to lose his shit. Now, is that correct? Is that an accurate statement?
Please move on to the next tab.